Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Rozier rocking the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Fultz into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Stolen by Boston. Runners good there.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Fultz with the basketball. Our score all even in this third quarter. To Fournier. Fultz. Oh, Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
From long range, what can you say? Morris locked in on that one.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, yeah.
It's no good. If he takes those shots, he'll be back on the bench in no time. And count the basket inside.
Bulldog. Look, it ain't always going to be pretty, but this is a results-oriented business, and this dude will always give you a good ROI.
In a flash, scores at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
And finishes strong.
You see, Ed, that's the problem. When you have guys on the perimeter that can shoot the basketball defensively, you're taught to hedge at the driver and then stay home, which leaves the lane wide open for great jams like that.
Trouble getting the ball across half court. To Marcus Morris. Fires the three. Contested shot, Marcus Morris can't hit.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Nikola Vucevic. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
And scores. Great body control, Jay, as he ran down the lane.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Knocked loose. Fultz into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Fournier to Fultz. Here comes the screen. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. To Marcus Morris. Lets it fly from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Fultz. Here comes the screen. To Vucevic. A pass taken away by the Celtics.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
There it is, Al Horford. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
a foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
No. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Oops, he missed the first one. His group now down 2. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. To Marcus Smart. Oh, he got there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
Boston with the basketball. Oh, the slam popped out. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down, the Celtics have the lead. It's Magic basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. And a lot of people might not have expected this to be a one-score game this late. But wait, Jay, we have ourselves a ball game.
Ed, I've been in this situation so many times as a team that's been the favorite. You expect to win the ball game, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in the middle of a true battle. This looks like it could be anybody's game right now.
Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Fultz. The drive, right to the basket. From the outside, no good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Ah, Smart is tough. He loves those kinds of shots.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Kyrie Irving, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Orlando ball. Fultz. To Irving. Here comes the screen. Irving. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Irving. A drive, but he can't get it to go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To Fultz. 4-3. Markelle Fultz forcing that one there. Well defended. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Now a whistle, and Orlando is going to use a time.
This building knows it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. This game is going to be won with who decides to really show up on the defensive end of the ball.
Nikola Vucevic pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Markelle Fultz to Fournier. Driving right to the basket to Gordon. Vucevic. Irving to Hayward. Short jumper won't go down. Isaac to Fournier. Has a look. Yes, Aaron Gordon. With that, he's 5 for 9.
I'm pretty sure I saw that move earlier in the game. I can't believe he fell for it again.
Isaac to Fultz. Fournier. To Aaron Gordon. false. Irving the rebound. Cashes in for two.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
New blood coming in for both sides. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
It's Orlando's ball. Fournier. To Vucevic. Fournier buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Irving.
One of Jersey's finest, Kyrie Irving, back on the court and driving with no issues on that knee. He only played 60 games last year, and he missed the entire Celtics postseason run. You can only imagine what this team would have done if he were healthy and they had Gordon Hayward.
There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. Deep three at the buzzer. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win a close one by 2. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. They did an incredible job with the three ball, getting plenty of points from long range. As a squad, they were able to take it. The Celtics got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen. The Magic lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. They shot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, but even that long-range efficiency wasn't enough for them to get the win. Check out the leading scores for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense, but still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game. Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.